on. We'll wait for some people to show up if anybody shows up. Okay. I can't tell if anybody's here, so I'm just going to take a few shots for fun. Wait it out. See if anybody joins me. I told a lot of people in about 5 minutes, so maybe I'm a little early. All right, somebody's here. I can't see comments. I've never used an iPad before on this, so my apologies. Nope. I don't know how to see comments. Oh, there it is. Sup, brother? All right, I do see comments. This is working. Great. I'm going to step back for a bit. Slinging Clay, thank you for joining me. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Double D's, what up? So guys, I'm super nervous, but I think I'm shooting okay. I just did a live challenge on Facebook earlier today and did decent. It was a 60 mil target, but 9 out of 10 ain't bad. So yeah, I was happy for that, but I was shaking because of the live thing. Now here we are live and I'm shaking. So both of you were on here earlier when I lied, so we're gonna do a little bit of an honesty check here. I told you in the last live that this setup was just under 33 feet. It is 33 feet. The Facebook group, I was invited by a guy named Linder, and it's called The Sandlot. So they just started like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, so I jumped in the middle of it. Zach, thanks for the sub. Okay, guys, so I went with the square sheet. I don't know if that's gonna disqualify me or not, but that means it's even smaller than a normal sheet of paper, so maybe I'm making this harder for myself. Can we see that? Sorry, lighting sucks in here. 33 feet now, too, after I get this little circle. But I'm going to prove the third. Oh, magnet's sticking. All right, great content, I know. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So attach that right on the other side and look at this, 33. So I'm just within range of shooting correctly. Oh. Do I have a slingshot? I think I laid my slingshot down. No, I got it right here. Okay. All right, guys. Gonna give it like another minute before I actually take the shot, see if anybody else joins us. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. So I banded up the pouches that Chuck thinks are too slippery, and I did that on 2 bands. Both of those bands, I must have tied them too tight or something because I broke them within, they started to tear within probably 50 shots or less. So maybe the bands do suck, Chuckin. I don't know. Thanks for joining me, Chuckin. All right, so I don't know. I actually did like those pouches, but since the bands were tearing, I got to use the good old sniper sling pit pouches. All right. I don't, and I apologize, Double D's. I missed yours. I don't know what you guys were scoring. I saw Mikey's today. I was on for that. So that inspired me. Thought I'd get going on it. So it does look like, my apologies, this is going to be really blurry for you guys. I can see it pretty well. Maybe if I get out of the picture. Does that focus better? Nope. All right. Linder, welcome, brother. I got the nerves out of the way, I think, on the last live, so I'm going to try this one. We'll see how we go. A little bit different setup, using an iPad this time. 10. All right, so scoring. It's 2 points in the circle, 0 points outside of the circle, -3 outside the box, right? Yes? Somebody tell me yes, no? How do I catch? There we go, I see. Yes, correct. Okay. All right. Here we go. So the last live, I was literally shaking. So Mikey, I know. Hey, Smo, thanks for joining me, man. Here we go. I'm just getting ready to do the shooting. Got it all set up. I proved my my distance with a tape measure and the size of the circles. Juggernaut challenge. All right. Thanks, Ethan. I appreciate the words of encouragement. I'm going to call that in. Top left. Top right. Oh, I think that's just under it. Just under it. I don't know how you guys do with the breaking the line thing, but we'll look at it and I'll let you guys score it. Bottom left. Yeah, I'm shaking now. Dang it. I gotta. You guys don't intimidate me. Smo, let me know I already lost the challenge, right? We're just out here shooting for fun. Dang, right on the edge again, I think. That might have broke it. I don't know. So that was 4 shots. Okay, going back to the top. See how we do. I think that's right on the line again. Bouncing around the lines. I like the lines of this. There we go. That's in the circle. No doubt in that. Here we go. Bottom left. When everything's going in the circle. Well, in the circle. That's 2 rounds. In the circle. Oh, this is where I fall apart. That's underneath it. Okay. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Okay, one more round. Where are we at? What do we got going on here? If it touches the line, it counts. All right. The tear, or like if I sit the ball on top of it? Because we're going to need some line checks. I'm telling you that. Holy cow. That should be the real challenge for me. That was my goal, was to hit the line on all of them, right? Or the circle line. Can't tell if I hit that or not. I think I did. That's definitely in. Last shot. Last shot. on the line again, I think. Here we go. I was going to pull it off the cardboard, but it's all torn into the cardboard, so I don't want to create the tears worse. So there we go, guys. Looks like, I mean, I'm calling that a miss, gentlemen. That to me, see, that's not hitting the line. Can you see how I'm looking at that? Yeah. That sits where it hit. I can't tell. There we go. See, that's outside the line. That's all I can say. So that's a miss. 1, 2 misses, 3 misses. Those I'm going with. Look at that, man. These are right on. So that's 1, 2. I think that's the third one's right there too. And then 4. That's a miss. So 1 miss, 2 miss, 3 miss. 3 misses. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24? Is that right? Did I do that right? Somebody tell me. Let's look at that. We don't get technical. Guys, if I'm missing, I'm missing. And I'm pretty sure that's a damn miss. Like, I don't know how to show you. To me, that's a miss. That's where it went in. That's a miss. So, beat your score by 14. Nice. Well, hey, look at that. So, I don't know, guys. 24. Is that where? Who's got? Looks 24 to you guys too? Okay. I'm just glad I didn't get in the negatives. Joining me. I'm going to turn this light back off. Or remove. That's not as ugly. Well, cool beans. I appreciate all you guys joining me. Let me run through these comments. 24. So who has what? Who's in the lead? Who had the highest? And what was the highest? Anyone? This iPad maybe I am. Well, of course I am. Double D's. Would you have thought any different? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Love the hat too, but I've got a cooler hat in the mail. By the way, this backdrop, yeah, that I used, this came as a protector for my templates from Omega Slings. So, heck yeah. I haven't cut with them yet, but it is pretty. I'll see what I can do soon. I've got a whole bunch of cut bands. Right now I got to tie bands because for some reason I'm getting some premature tears at the pouch. Seriously, I got less than probably 100 shots, maybe about 100 shots on each of my last bands. It's twice in a row now. I think I must be tying too tight. Dude, that protective cover took me forever to peel off. It's something satisfying. The first side came right off, but the side that is etched, oh my gosh, dude! I had tiny little rectangles to pull the film off of the template. It was bad, real bad, not fun, but it looks pretty. Although, is Mikey in the chat? I'm gonna say this is a beautiful template. I love it. But can you guys? It's Mikey or Chuckin'? But you see that little scratch? It came like that. I smell refund. No, I'm kidding. No, this it's in great shape. There was that tiny little scratch there, but who cares? I'm gonna scratch the crap out of it while I'm cutting. But yeah, this is gonna come in handy. Great thing to have. Yeah. Yeah, the little pieces, man, right in between this stuff. Peeling it off of here. Oh my gosh, what a pain. Yeah, if I could get a refund for the scratches, that would be nice. But you know, I'm giving you guys a hard time. Um, I'm just glad to finally have a template. I seriously sat there and cut a ton of bands, and then a day later, you guys announced these. So great. Thank you for the great shooting, Zach. I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys in subs. Give me a thumbs up. I think I'm gonna jump off of here, or no? What do you guys think? I could stand here and talk forever, or go sit down and continue talking, but I'm curious what you guys are up to tonight. If you have something better to do, go do it. I don't care. I can't see the comments. I don't like my iPad. Trick or treat. I appreciate every one of you coming out to watch this, man. Um, this is really cool. I don't. I mean, I know Mikey. I gave him shit all the time for that, but seriously, I was shaking today when I did that Facebook live. I was shaking. I couldn't believe I was hitting the target. I was shaking so bad. I'm gonna try to place this in here. Sorry. It's gonna be ugly for a second. You guys motion sick yet? There we go. More planes on the ceiling. So I am looking forward to doing some shooting with people, hopefully soon. Dana in the chat, what is up? Linder. I'm guessing he was shooting. Yes, I was shooting a Tomahawk, not this one. I have another one now. Linder, you know why I have two of them. So I was shooting the 21 taper to 12. I shoot 11 and a quarter at least, and then I mark a quarter of that off and tie my bands. And yeah, sniper sling pouch, pit pouch. Love these things. As Smo will let you know, the more you use them, the better they get. Yeah, man, I was tearing that 60 up, but I still don't know how I was, because I literally was shaking. You couldn't even hold on to the pouch. Right. Well, the slick, okay, so I used this in the Facebook Live, and I don't think it's drawn on there. I think that texture is actually there, but well, maybe it's stamped somehow. But anyway, I can see if you don't have your strength about you, and Chuck and I think you were talking about not eating or haven't had food yet, that'll get to you. But I am a pit pouch man all the way these days. Clips, gotta go with the clips. I was bragging on night shooting. These are glowing in the dark, and they do help. Dana, I watched your live, and yeah, when you said I'm shaking, that was funny. And the struggle is real. But I think the more we do it, the more. Thank you for inviting me to the Sandlot, guys. That's awesome. The more we shoot, the more we do these live things, I think it will be easier to just go out and have fun. I'm speechless here. I'm talking to people that I've watched for over a year and a half now on YouTube, and you guys all are amazing community. I've said it before in other places. The RC community, they are jerks on forums. Like everything, yeah. I don't know how to explain it, but this community has been an awesome community. And to sit here knowing I'm talking to Smo and all of you, Chuck and Steele, like you're a legend in my book, and here you're watching my live. This is great. One of these days, I'll be a little more comfortable around you guys. I don't know, but right now I just feel like I'm talking to the legends. So thank you for letting me be a part of it all. That's really cool. The progression I've made on long draw has been pretty cool. Yeah, man, double D's. I'll tell you, I think it's the older folks that are like, I don't want to teach the newbie how to use his damn lipo batteries. I'm a gasser guy, and you're not doing it right. You're doing it wrong. And just like I say, if you're not doing it like me, if you're not shooting a tomahawk, you're not shooting 21 by 12, you're doing it wrong. That's all I can say. But yeah, the online scene, the forum is bad. My dog wants in. Maybe we can have Charlie say hi. Coming in? Hey, buddy. Want to say hi to the live chat? There he is. Come here. Come here. Say hi. That's Charlie. He's my puppy. Linder, since you're on here, I'm going to show you how bad my first attempt at dipping went. I feel bad even showing off this sling. Really don't have much respect for companies that just steal a design, and I feel like I shouldn't give them money, but when I first got into this, wanted every sling I could, so the cheaper the better. So I picked up one of these on Amazon a while ago, but this, as you can see, is how bad that dip job went. Now, I tried to wipe most of it off. So if you look at the coffee mug I did, that was the same style of dip. And then, yeah, anyway, this turned out horrible, but it actually looks kind of cool now. But now that I own one of these, I swear to all that is good, I will go out and buy the Scout X. I think that's awesome, and they deserve my money. This was just a test to see if I wanted that thing or not, right? Yeah, I mean, I screwed that sling up really bad, really bad. And this is why I'm afraid to do one of my favorite tomahawks. Yeah, Chuck, and you have one of those too, huh? All right, good. At least I'm not the only a-hole that went out and bought it instead of giving Nathan Masters my money. Nathan Masters has gotten a lot of my money, by the way. His products are phenomenal. I used to shoot the Scout LT pretty religiously. Of course, I like the fiber optic or the sights, like these crown sights or the fiber sights on these wasp clips. So what I tend to do is I tend to cheat, super glue a fiber sight. So that's what I'm doing. Does everybody want to say hi to my wife?
Hi.
She says hi. Back there, yeah. She's running away. All right, you missed her. Sorry. Anyway, I glue the fiber sight on, and that just gives me a little bit more reference. I got a thing for fiber sights. I feel like even if it's a nice sharp corner. Smo, look what abomination I did to one of your slings. So you're right about holding this thing. You can see that ramps up pretty good, but I find if I'm shooting, I'll angle it back like that, and then I get a pretty good bead on that sight. So I think I might need to sand it down or something. Yo, thanks for joining me. 9 people, 25 minutes. So you missed the challenge if you're coming in now. Pro tip I learned this weekend: 60-degree water is too cold. Seems obvious now. Oh, on dipping. Yeah, that's the problem. I've got a giant tub over here. It's a clear one of the Tupperware container like I have for my catch box, and it's full of water right now. So that water has got to be next to freezing because it's been cold in here all weekend. Living in Indiana, rain, cold, and wet these days. That's why I'm in the shop shooting. Um, yeah, I'm a sight guy and a clip guy. Jordan, I'm definitely going to commission some other builds off of you, I think. Because I want to try a bunch of different the different grips and holds, but I'm really digging the offset and the thumb brace. It's been working for me, so I'm not. Optics are great, Smo. I know you have the Axiom X, and that thing, the way they wrap that fiber, oh, it just glows there. Zach, I've been shooting for about a year and a half, little over a year and a half now. So I started, of course, short draw. Got pretty decent with short draw. I was cutting cards and stuff like that within 3 or 4 months. So I then saw a couple of Chuck and Steel videos. Long draw got very interesting to me. Watching a few other people shoot long draw, I couldn't resist it when I gave the first few shots, and that smack. Even if I missed the target onto the backdrop, I could tell I just had that much more power. So I screwed with long draw for a long time, and I would go back and forth because I'd get tired of missing, and then immediately jump back to short draw and do horribly. So then I was bad at both. So I knew I had to learn again, period. And I just stuck with the long draw and found my band length, found my taper, found my sling, stuck with everything the same. Worked on it for about, I would say, just under a month, maybe 3 weeks of just serious everyday shooting with the exact same sling up until I went to Hocking Hills, which was my first tournament. So that was a blast. Um, People made that tournament wonderful. It was, the hosts were great. The people there were awesome. So yeah, couldn't have been a better experience. And now I am fully hooked in the community. I was just hooked shooting slingshots. Now I'm hooked knowing people and knowing the community and feeling like kind of a part of it now that I'm doing lives. So thanks, guys. I owe it all to you, man. Great planes. Thanks. This, I'll just say the plane over here, that's called the Gentle Lady. That was the first balsa wood glider I ever built. Just balsa wood that I ever built. Built that. My uncle gave it to me. He had been into planes and wasn't really anymore. Built that. It was a lot of fun. It's kind of an experiment. But electric has been my thing. This is just a foamy 3D flyer. Haven't flown honestly in forever. The stupid regulations and rules. I mean, they're kind of a deterrent. I do fly my drone little mini, so it's lightweight and under the rule class, so I don't have to worry about the laws and regulations. So I fly that quite often still. But I run RC cars. My dog hates the cars. He chases around, barks, wants to bite them. So slinging has been the peaceful hobby that I can do. Yeah, go eat. Trick or treat to you too, Chuckin. Thanks for joining my live stream. Much appreciated. Double D's. Not to call you out live or anything, but what was your score? Really, I don't know what you got. I just know Mikey. What, he got 10 and beat you? Is that right? Yeah. Double D two. Okay. Okay. So you did that because you knew I was coming for you, and you just wanted to give me a chance, right? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Nah, better luck next time. Double D's. I'll tell you, man. I shoot. I'm today. I am on. That's all I can say. Tomorrow, I could miss every freaking shot I take. I don't know what it is. I have good days. I have bad days. More good days lately than bad days, but there are times I just cannot get on target, and it drives me crazy. No matter what I'm doing, I usually at that point have to stop, take a break, and then shoot at the paper. And when I'm seeing the actual feedback of pay hit, I think my body does the micro adjustments then, and I start to bring myself back on point. Um, I consider myself lucky to be able to kind of repeat what I'm doing, and I think if I can get those micro adjustments down, then I'm good for the rest of your life. Dana, it'll come to you. It'll come. There's that click moment. I know you've gone through one already, the aha moment of things just start working. And I know you've had days where you shot awesome. I've heard rumor of a chalk shootout that went very well for you. So I believe in you. You got it. Get over the jitters. Get out of your head. That's all I can say. Double D's said I shoot good the rest of the day. In fact, you were using, okay, good excuse. New bands, different bands. I was pissed. Like right before I went live, I realized I had a tear in this set. Oop, camera's over here. In this set, so I was ticked off. I was like, come on. Of course I'm shooting good. There's something about it. I shoot dead on right before my bands rip. Every time. Yeah, Dana, that's I've heard about the. Is there video of that? I hope there's video of that somewhere. If there is, ship me the link. Me the link. I'd love to see it. Sounds epic. It sounds amazing. Knocking chalk down next to Moan Waller and other people. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Oh, there is video. I'm good to see it. Please send it to me. Zach shoots eyes, huh? Okay. Chalk shoot was crazy. Yeah, I got to see that chalk shoot. And I know I need to work on my frickin' speed shooting and not freaking out halfway through. That's for sure. Um, Most of you, I'm sure, have already heard the story, but I choked so bad. Halfway through, I had Linder on here say 30. I hit 30 seconds. I had hit 8 and 30. He said 30 seconds, and then I just started. I style, which I don't ever do. I was dropping ammo. I was shooting wildly. It was awful. In the end of the minute, I had hit 8. So 8 in the first 30 seconds, and then missed every single shot after that. It was embarrassing, and it just got worse as it went. It seemed to last forever for me, but anyway, yeah, that pissed me off. So I need to show up next year for a little bit of redemption on it. Donna. Yeah, I remember hearing about that too. So, and then I called you Donna because you keep telling that story, which keeps making me think about Donna, which then makes me call you Donna instead of Dana. And yeah, don't do that. If you keep bringing it up, people are going to call you Donna. So Juggernaut 16, I know it seems like everybody kind of finished it up. And is there more coming? Double D's? Anybody know what's next? Who's next? How's this work? I'm new to this, John. I'm gonna wait for comments. anybody in here who knows. Oh, Carlos still has to go. Okay, okay. I'm not trying to. I just want to do more, man. This is fun. Maybe I should work backwards and do the ladder challenge or something. Well, this has been awesome. Thank you so much for all coming in. I appreciate it, Dana. Good to see you, Michael. Thanks for joining. All of you, thanks for coming out. This was a blast. Had a great time. 24, beat that, y'all. All right. Have a good night, guys. Stay on target. Now, how do I turn this thing off?